Ladies and gentlemen, the Reliant B, and last I left off, I went ahead and got all the decals on the nacelles, basically two long strips that go on the front and both sides. There's one that's supposed to go in the middle, or on the bottom. I kind of left it off. Again, more trouble than it's worth. And I did leave off a couple little, I call them piddly decals. They're like red lines. They're one of those, if you put them on, they're more trouble than they're worth to put them on. And, you know, they look good sometimes they don't. So I went ahead and left some of them off. But anyway, went in and repainted a few little other places here and there. Did some dry brushing on the top of the whatever them are called, and the bottom as well, especially on the lower half here. I would take it off the stand to show everyone, but it's just about to the point of we're going to put a somewhat of a gloss on it, but not, we're going to tone it down. And my favorite gloss, and I have to thank everybody for reminding me that Vallejo makes the big bottles, and the hobby store actually had the 60 ml ones. I forgot. I'm the one that had them get it. So anyway, I may have to go get the bigger bottle, the 200 mils. But anyway, Vallejo's gloss here, you can thin it down with water. So you can make this, you know, really, really glossy, or you can semi-gloss, and that's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to spray this to tone this down, because depending on the way the light hits it, you're going to see a little bit of silvering, and that's from the future. I think future is changed, and I've done the big 350 Enterprise, and I put a lot of future on it, and I thought it was shiny. It's not. So I think the formula is not makes it shiny enough for us modelers. So, you know, I like the Vallejo one now. So we're going to tone it down with a little bit of a semi-gloss. That way the light hits it, it'll be glossy and everything. And I'm going to be honest here, this whole thing is basically a giant decal, and there's going to be some spots, a little bit of webbing like around some places. I put so much, I basically went through a bottle of Vallejo's decal softener, and I saturated this whole kit with it. So it's also a reason why you got a little bit of a sheen, because it's been just decal's just been snugging down. Oh, I don't have it handy. Solvaset. I will not use Solvaset anymore. I used to put it on, but when I make custom decals or decals off the printer, a little drop of Solvaset, and I mean, it just destroys it. So I will never do that. So I always like the mild decal solution. But anyway, I got pretty much all that on. So we're going to do one more gloss. I'll probably do one more video on it, and then we shall be done with the Reliant B. And then up next, for the build for others, we are going to start a, if I don't make them fall apart here, a 3D print Princess Leia sitting on top of an R2. Now, no, you don't look at the form. This is where she sits. She pretty much sits something like that. Oops. And she hides the dome where he's caved in and all that. He wants a light in here, and what I'm going to probably end up doing, on an R2 unit, the light should be right about here, and there's a couple other ones on the side. I think we're going to do the light right through here. So we'll just drill a little hole, put that in there, because he does have he is hollow, and he does have a gash in here for me to fish the wire out. So anyway, we'll try to figure out something. We'll see how cool it looks, and we'll try to figure out how to put the light in. One thing I did have to glue together already, because I was afraid I was going to lose it, and that is Princess Leia here has got a little strand of hair on her face there, so I had to get that glued on, so again, we wouldn't lose it. I had to tack it in 3 different places to make sure that it stayed in place. But anyway, so should be, once she gets assembled, it's real quick. There's a couple of pieces that need to be not fixed, but gap. But anyway, we'll jump that bridge once we get her. But once we get her complete, I want to take a picture of her with all green, and then I'm gonna have to shoot primer on her because boy, it's hard to look at the light green and you think, because some things you're like, man, it's not smooth, but it feels smooth. But anyway, we'll jump that bridge after we get done with the Reliant B. So anyway, that's what I got going on today. We are getting ready to start the 3D print build, and we're finishing up the Reliant B. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.